Um, I'm live after quite a bit actually. It's been a while since I've live streamed. Um, Hopefully there's viewers here, but we'll see. Let's see how I can increase the resolution. Um, where? Oh, nope, it is not it. Whatever, whatever. Yeah, we'll we'll fucking send it, I guess. You're able to hear it. That's great. I'm just gonna turn that track off, and then I'll play through this one. This is a demo I'm working on. Um, so this one's called Epiphany. Cause I felt like this track was an epiphany to me, at least, cause like it felt new to me, like in terms of how I make music. This felt new to me, so I named it Epiphany. But yeah, I'll just play through it and then we'll fuck with the granulator afterwards. Yeah, so that's the demo. We're gonna fuck with it. We're gonna fuck with it a lot. So I was listening to this demo, which is really fucking cool. This is one of Jaren's unreleased song in his new video. Take me back to how we used to feel before, like, pull it up and hear the sound. Yeah, what's that sound? Yeah, that's that demo. I love this demo for like one particular reason. That melody is the most beautiful melody I have ever heard in my entire life. Like, it is so pretty. I don't know. I just really enjoy that melody a lot. I actually took something from that where the pads are like tape stopping. I took that and I added that into this demo. They're not stopping for as long, but yeah, I'm sampling another song of mine here. I love the bass line because this is a bass line I wrote, and then I resampled that and then I reversed it. Yeah, I love that sound. Alright, so now that that's all said and done, let us get into Green Inferno. I have the trial version of this. I haven't bought the plugin, and so we're just gonna run this on trial mode. Okay, I already like that sound, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take an LFO and then just assign it to that. It's like a little bit. I want it to be like a palindrome, so I'm just gonna do that. The volume could be higher. I like that sound. Let us, oh, the normalization is on. I should turn that off. Are you guys still able to hear this? Yeah, you guys are able to hear that. Alright. Oh, I like that it's moving from, like, front to back. So let's take that, and let's make it double the, right. Alright, so let's find the key of this song, which is in... Let's start from C. This is not in C major, but let us see what it actually is in. It is in C major. Huh. Alright, that's interesting. So if it's in C major, then let us change this fuckboy to F major, because that's what the key I'm in. So let's make it, I want to say 7 semitones, but that's G, so that's 2 more semitones down. That's 5 semitones. Oh, I really fucking hate how it goes into trial mode. I'm just gonna switch it to mono because I'm not gonna be using it for anything like let's actually just get a MIDI sample down. And let's not make it 60 seconds. Let's make it something like 60 seconds. Or I can just make it like really fucking long, and then if the pauses come for like 5 seconds, then the 5-second pause isn't really too distracting. You can just stop that. Legato. And then we'll just record this. Which is resampling and record. Alright, we got a pretty good take. That was a lot of really cool ambient. Oh, hello! You were here. Hi. I didn't notice you. Sorry, because I have only one monitor. I don't have two monitors. I have to switch back from Streamlabs to chat. So yeah, welcome. Welcome to the stream. I'm just fucking around with... Alright. Thanks, I guess. I don't know what to say to that. I will sample this. This shit is so pretty. I love granulators. So, I will say, so far, from what I've messed with it, I love that you can, like, that you have modulators within the granulator, and you can, like, drag stuff in there. You just have to drag, you don't have to go into the, like, matrix or anything, and it's just, like, it's pretty straightforward. You can just drag and drop on stuff, and that's really cool, I think. For me, personally, this works just like granulator, like Ableton's granulator, because it has the rate, it has the shape of the envelope where it plays the sample from, and it has a scan function and a spread function, and it's like pretty similar to granulator from like Ableton. But I think the added fact of the convenience for this plugin comes from the fact that there are modulators that you can like drag and drop, and you have assignable macros, and you have built-in effects, which is like super cool, I think. Though I don't know if it's worth $90, which is why I don't have it. I do, however, think this could be a really fun plugin. This is potentially a very fun plugin to work with, like, every time you want to, like, spark a new idea or something. So, let's get this bad boy going. explain the plugin, well, it's pretty simple. It's just there's not a lot to it. There's just the scan of the granulator. There's a scatter, which means it like randomizes the range where it plays from. So it plays randomly from a range of area rather than like playing that one specific area randomly. The size is like the envelope of the um envelope of the grain that it plays, and the rate is how fast it plays like the grains within like each other. I don't know why it's like it's in octaves when it should be in like hertz or something. Yeah, in milliseconds. I like the milliseconds actually. So here I've set it to 132.05 milliseconds. Size. There's a BPM6 scan. Yeah, it's pretty. There's a compressor. And there's a filter, and there's a blur. What the fuck is a blur? Oh, that's pretty cool. Whatever. That's just chaos. That's straight up chaos. That's not 60 seconds. That's pretty cool sound, I guess, but I'm not gonna mess with that at the moment. I'm trying to make this fit. Another question that you asked. Where have you heard that melody before? From Jaren. I showed you this video. Yeah, I love that fucking demo so much. Can I randomize the... Yes, I can randomize the position, maybe? Please? Okay, there we go. There it is, there it is. Make it bipolar. Send it up all the way, send it up all the way! Okay, there we go. Randomize and smoothing. I gotta freeze that. I'm actually gonna bounce it straight up. Cause I'm not gonna fuck with that sound a lot more. Cause I feel like I've got enough from that. Oh, it renders with the silences. That's kinda ass. But I get it. You know, that just means everyone would get the setting they want and then just fucking freeze it, which would give... That would give like a way to bypass the buying part of the plugin. So yeah, I get it. I'm gonna put that into Serum and then I'm gonna fuck with that. Granular. Not granular. Spectral. What the fuck you mean? Fuck you mean you can't put it in there? Just put it in there. What the fuck you mean by you can't put it in there? I resampled it fair and square. Put it in there! What the fuck? What? What is going on? What? I have spectral selected. I can load in samples, but it's just not letting me load in samples for some fucking reason. What? Yeah, it let me do this for that one. What the fuck is going on? Sorry about that. Genuinely. Alright, I'm gonna loop this then. What the fuck is... Chroma, come save my ass. Please, Chroma. This is an F major. I'm gonna just C3 this bitch, and then legato. I'm gonna bounce that. I wonder if you heard any of that. The Hunger Games remix? What does that mean? What does the Hunger Games remix mean? You know what? I like that, so I'm gonna use that as like a pad. I'm gonna resample this, and then I'm gonna put that into grain something. I forgot the name of the plugin. Alright, we have that. Let's bring in Grain Inferno. That was what it was called. Fucking. Why is the attack so slow? The attack is literally at 0. Why is it so slow? Alright, let's try some of the effects. There's a filter. That sounds okay, I think. Not a great filter. It's fine, I think. There's OTT. Not a very good OTT. Eh. That's just a filter. I don't like that. I don't like that phaser. That sounds silly. That sounds silly as shit. Wait. Wait. I just got a brain blast. I just got a brain blast. Not that interesting. Not very interesting, I don't think. I'm gonna turn that off. Let's try the reverb. Yeah, opinions on the sound effects, they're not very good. All of them just sound like the most basic bitch form of them that there could be. Like the filter sounds basic, the compressor sounds basic, the soft clip sounds more like a distortion. Maybe I was soft clipping it too hard. I don't know. It doesn't sound like soft clipping to me, at least. It sounds like straight up clipping. I don't know. Let me just check Google real quick if like the fucking. I did hear your genius, by the way. I heard your genius. I just forgot that it existed till you reminded me of it right now. I'm gonna search Google. Just soft clipping. Sound harsh. No, not interested in the AI. Yeah. Okay, so it was soft clipping. It's just not very good. Because all of the soft clippers I've tried are they sound way better than this does. So I'm not sure what this is about. The soft clip alternate mode, which I can't seem to access for some reason now. Yeah, I can't seem to interact with the plugin like at all. What the fuck is going on? What is going on? Oh my god. Where's my Ableton Live? Where's my Ableton Live? Please move that back. Ableton Live, my beloved, come back. There we go. This bitch. I can't seem to interact with it, so I'm just gonna not fuck with that. I will say things that are very fun about the plugin is this whole section here. This whole section is really fun to play with, I think. At least in concept, this is really fun. Because you have these LFOs that you can assign to anything and everything that you see here. Like the position. There's 2 positions apparently that you can have multiple playheads maybe. I'm not sure how to activate that, but I can't really right click on anything. What if I switch it to mono? Nope. Legato. Nope. I don't know how to add a different playhead. Oh, you can have two samples. Oh, that's actually much more interesting than just having one sample. Alright. So, there's another thing that I added. So this handles sample 1, this handles sample 2. That's very interesting. And adding all of these LFOs and like random generators as well so that we don't have to do it ourselves is really fucking nice. I think the note velocity mod pitch, like the modulations here are all amazing. 3 envelopes are more than enough. 3 LFOs are more than enough. 2 randoms, 1, what is that? Assign the same random signal to each linked parameter. Oh, that's interesting. That's interesting. So this is like the main random, and these two randomized based on like it's per voice. It's using a separate random. That's really cool. This is an envelope follower because it says envelope F. Um, so an envelope follower is really cool. Not a lot of synths have that. Well, synths have that. Just not like a lot of audio-based synths have that, I think. An envelope follower. It is quite common in like audio effects, but like talking purely like granular synth stuff, I haven't seen envelope followers a lot because why would you use them? Because you can have an envelope in the synthesizer itself. I don't know why you would want an envelope follower, but this could be like grounds to make some new like sound design stuff, which I'm too stupid to talk about, so I'm not gonna. But the modulations here are all like great. I think these features should be possible in like a lot of granular synthesis plugins, but a lot of them don't have it because most of them they just don't have the time or the budget to put that in there. But Baby Audio obviously did, and they went above and beyond to make like a really fun granular workstation. But what I think could use some more work here is the fucking effects section, because all of these effects suck major balls. I did not fuck with this effects. They were all really fucking horrible. The reverb was really cheap sounding. The chorus was also really cheap sounding. The delay didn't like. The delay seemed like it functioned off of the one fucking hit that it took a sample of. Like the moment you let go of the keyboard is when the fucking delay starts to work, and it's taking the last possible second of audio that it can take, and then delaying that instead of taking the entire sample, delaying it, and then feedbacking into itself. It's not doing that, which is what I like in a delay. And this delay is fine. Don't get me wrong. This delay is fine. You can completely. It's Baby Audio for fuck's sake. They can do whatever the fuck they want. I don't care. Because they're a company, and I don't care about companies. But I do care that they made a granular synthesis plugin with effects, and then not made the effects very good. Because like granular synthesis can like lend itself to like really interesting sound design, and really interesting sound design. But the thing is, it's not like if your effects aren't, if you're gonna put effects in a granular synthesizer, and then it's not gonna be as good as that just the plain concept of granular synthesis is, then it's not gonna be good. Because these are just standard. This is a standard filter. This is a standard compressor. The OTT doesn't sound like OTT. The soft clip, there's multiple clip functions. Oh my god, I didn't even test that. I don't know, I just really didn't like the sound of the soft clip alone, so I didn't fuck with this. And I'm not gonna, cause why would I? These, from what I've tested, all of these seem really fucking basic, and what's to say that these aren't really basic as well? So, I'm just saying, Baby Audio, take my advice into consideration, and make the effects a little more interesting. I know it's gonna be a lot to code and like repurpose and refunction, but if Cyberpunk can do it, you can as well. Cyberpunk was in a horrible state at launch, and they completely revamped the like the skill tree like entirely. That's an insane feature. So if CD Projekt Red can do that, I think a plugin developer can go back into NFX and like change the general algorithm of all these things. Because at the current moment, I don't think they're very good. Like, this is just coming from me as like a random nobody. But I will say I was considering buying this plugin, but the effects really turned me off. I really didn't like how basic the effects sound. That's all I gotta say about this plugin, actually. So the actual granular synthesis part of this plugin, very cool. It has its own sound, at least I think, because it's like it's not synthesizing grains in like the same way that like Ableton's granulator does, which is cool. So you can use that for like a change of scenario. You can use it to like just fuck around with the modulations, because Ableton, let's just say, like with all of Ableton's capabilities and like the LFOs that you can, like the Max for Live LFO that you can use, a lot of capabilities for like randomness and just beautiful paths and scenarios like that you can create from, like you can create a world from just like granulator 2 or 3 with an LFO. You don't even need multiple LFOs, just an LFO instance. And this cannot compare to Ableton's granulator. That is unfair to compare this to that, because it's just superior in every way. But I will say, for like users in other DAWs, this is a great replacement for granulator, for Ableton's Max for Live granulator. This is a great replacement. It has all the core features, it functions beautifully, and it has all of these randomness to it. I think the coolest part about this plugin is the per voice randomness that these two random generators apply. That I think is really cool, and I have not seen that in a synth before. So congrats on that. That is really fucking cool. But I do think this could have had a little bit more time in the think tank before actually putting it out. I feel like it could have used a little bit more oomph to it. And that's my 2 cents on Grainferno. I think that's all I wanted to say on stream today. I'm not gonna be working on this demo on stream because I kind of want to finish it on my own. But I have achieved everything that I wanted to do with the stream. Someone already left when I said I was about done. That's pretty funny. But yeah, that's all I wanted to say on stream today. Really cool plugin. I just think you could use some more work with the effects department and like some of the features of the plugin itself, but I don't quite know how to like concisely explain it, because I'm very stupid. But yeah, I'll catch you guys later. Bye bye. Wait, what message? What message sent twice? I'm gonna address that before I log off. Also, I didn't roast Baby Audio. The message didn't send twice. Don't worry. Discord does that for me as well. It just fucking sends messages twice, but on the other end, it's only once. So when you delete the message, it deletes both of the messages. So you're like, oh fuck, I just deleted that message for no reason. It's ass. I hate Discord's poor optimization of their app. But yeah, I didn't roast Baby Audio. I'm just giving feedback from like a user space standpoint. I'm not a programmer or anything. I just fucking use plugins. That's all I do. I don't make them. So I don't know what I'm talking about clearly. But I do think that it could use some more work in some parts of it, because it's not very good for like a company that's like that has the prestige of Baby Audio, which is like very well regarded. They have a plugin with Andrew Huang, which is pretty good, I've heard so far. They've had collaborations with multiple people. They have very good testimonies, and they have the clear budget to make a good effects section. So the fact that they haven't done that is a bit disappointing, to me at least. So I wasn't roasting them, just giving feedback from a user standpoint, and that's pretty much it. That's all I wanted to say for today's stream. Bye.